Hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Card Minds. Welcome to our Sunday Live Tarot. Hello, hello. Hello, Tina. How are you? How is everyone doing today? Happy Sunday to all. I hope everyone is well. Just getting set up here. Hello, Gio. How are you? I'm going to wait a couple of minutes to give everyone time to pop in. And I am well. Thank you so much, Elro. Happy Sunday to you. Hello, Kevin. Wonderful to see you all. Let's give it a couple more minutes. And we will get started. Straight in. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, guys. Apparently it helps the algorithm. So let's give it a thumbs up. Hello, Tracy. Good to be here always. Beautiful to see you all. All right, let's give it a couple of minutes. Hit the like button, hit the like button. I know, yes, it's free, takes a second, and it helps the channel. Whether it be on the live, whether it be on the weekly readings, don't forget to leave a comment, or just put a heart, or just give it a thumbs up. It really helps, and that is really what allows the channel to reach more people and grow, pretty much. So thank you. Whether we want it or not. All right, we're gonna get starting very soon. Get started. I'm just shuffling the cards. Give it a minute, and then we're gonna start. Trying to focus and calm my energies so I can connect with all of you. Remember that for anybody watching outside of the chat that is not a member, wondering how you can access and get a tarot reading on Sunday Lives, join membership. Click the join button next to the Card Minds logo right below. Or if you go to the top of the chat, I put the link on the top of the chat to become member, to join membership. And joining membership gives you access to a live tarot reading every Sunday morning. As long as you're a member, you can get access to a tarot reading. You can also cancel anytime. But as long as you're a member, you can ask a question or get a tarot reading on our Sunday Lives or whenever I pop up during the week. Sometimes I do. I think I'm going to do a live reading maybe tomorrow evening. I want to try the evening hours to try to open access to other people that might not be available on Sundays. So I'm going to try an evening at one point. Hello, Francis. How are you? Welcome, welcome. All right. Let's just shuffle this. I've shuffled them before, but just for some reason, got to get rid of some energies here. All right, here we go. Remember to wait for the flags, the green lights before you put your question in. And remember to put your question in caps, all caps, one-liner, two-liners, you know what I mean, short and sweet. And remember to put your sun sign in your question. All right. Let's see where we are. All right, here we go. Okay, so far I have, and remember there's a lag, guys, so my chat is not going to be the same as your chat. So remember that, you know, I'm just reading my chat and going along with the sequence that I have in my chat. Okay, so I know sometimes people get a little upset. Okay, here we go. So on number 1, I have Francis. Francis, Libra General, perfect. Number 2, Tracy, Scorpio General. Number 3, Kevin, Virgo. Number 4, Geo, Scorpio. Number 5, Tina. Number 5, Tina, Scorpio General. And number 6, Elro. I know that some of you have given me your real names. If you want to put your real names in there, you can, or the names you want me to call you. I forgot, Geo and Elro, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. But I forgot. Civ Brain, bear with me as I am Civ Brain sometimes and I forget the names. Is it my destiny to salvage my property in upstate? I don't know. Is it my destiny? Okay. All right. 6, Elro, 7. Oh, there's no 7. Okay. Relaxing day. I like this. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Thank you so much. Oh, Linda. Yes, thank you, Elro. Linda. I knew I had it down last time, but I forget. Giovanna Gio. Okay, good. All right, so we're up to 6. Exciting for a calm day. Remember that if anybody pops in, just remind them where we're at if you're there, if you're still in the chat. Anyone new, thank you so much for helping me and helping me with newcomers. If they need information, thank you so much. All right, so recap: number 1, Francis; number 2, Tracy; number 3, Kevin; number 4, Gio; number 5, Tina; number 6, Elro. And that is what we have now. Okay. I'm hoping everybody's on vacation and enjoying some wonderful time, relaxing time. And let's get started with Francis. So, Gemma Lee, hello and welcome. Beautiful to have you here. If you're interested in getting a tarot reading during these lives, click on the join button down below. Join membership. That gives you access to tarot readings. As long as you're a member, you get access to tarot readings every Sunday at 12 noon during these lives. All right, let's get going for Francis. Francis, I am lucky to have found. Oh, thank you, Francis. Lucky to have you here. Lucky to have all you beautiful members and subscribers, particularly members that have this amazing energy. And without you, I probably wouldn't be able to do it. So just know that I appreciate your support. All right, let's go, Francis. Libra, what do we have for Francis? What do we have for Francis? And remember, if I don't reply in the chat or don't see something in the chat, that is because I'm focused on reading. So let's go. Francis, a Libra, General. Oh, Gemma Lee, welcome. Welcome. Beautiful. Welcome and welcome to membership, and thank you so much. Beautiful to have you joining membership. So let me focus 1 second on Gemma Lee. You now have gained access to a tarot reading, so you can put in caps your sun sign, and in 1 line or 2 lines, your question. And if you don't want a question, if you just want a general reading, just put your sun sign and general right next to it, and I will get back to it as soon as I am done with Francis's reading. All right, here we go. Francis, what do we have? Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to focus on the reading. What do we have for Francis? Libra, general. What messages do we have for Francis? Libra, general. Ooh, Nine of Cups. You're coming into contentment. A wish is coming in. Okay, let's see. Nope. Francis, a Libra. Nice, moving forward. Francis, moving forward. You're following your heart on something. It's something that you've wanted to do, or you wanted to pursue, or you needed to move forward on this and follow your heart on this. It's moving through. All right, let's see what this is all about. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's been a challenge. It's been a challenge. You're officializing something, or you're asking counsel or mediation or advice, guidance from someone, or you're establishing something. It's something moving forward. It's something that you have desired. It's emotional, and it has taken a while. Yep, we have the devil, getting out of a contract or getting out of a toxic dynamic, getting out of something you were bound to, an energy you're bound to. It can be a person, it can be a dynamic relationship, or just you round and round in that circle, in that hamster wheel, that's something that's not serving you. And then we have the Tower over that. Beautiful. Now the Tower, I know that a lot of people are afraid of the Tower. Don't be afraid of the Tower. The Tower is sudden awareness, sudden understanding that things cannot continue like that. You can't be in that dynamic. You can't continue that way. You can't continue with that person. You can't continue to be controlled, or to be codependent, or to be manipulated by something, or bound to an energy that you've been in for a very long time. Those patterns, right? The patterns of things that just, we've always done it that way, and we're sort of stuck, right? Stuck in that momentum. You are realizing that. We're going to pull a card on the Hierophant to see who this person is. This can be a person, a guide, a spiritual guide, but it can also be an establishment, administration, even a church or a school, or right. But this is something conventional, something traditional, and are you seeking guidance from there, or are you detaching yourself from that establishment or that conventional way of thinking, the traditional ties that you have to something or someone or that dynamic? Here we have the Two of Pentacles. You're making a choice. You're making a decision. It's a moment where you have a lot to deal with. You're juggling a lot, but now you're going to have to adapt to something new. But you're moving forward on this. It's let's pull some more cards. What are you suddenly aware of? What are you suddenly made aware of, or suddenly realizing? There's a shift here. Something shakes things up. Yes, so you have conflict or disagreements with someone, with that establishment, or with that. You have conflicts with a conventional or traditional establishment. That is possible. Disagreements, toxic ties to an emperor. This can be a father figure. This can be a leader, someone not flexible, someone that is very set in their ways, and you are in conflict with this person. You are realizing that this can no longer be. You no longer want to be tied to that manipulative person or that controlling person. You are disagreeing with them. Okay, so let's see what we have on this Emperor. What do we have on this Emperor? So Emperor, Aries, doesn't have to be Aries, but this is someone that's very controlling yet very calm. Unless you are remaining very calm, I feel like this is you, Francis, with the Empress, nurturing mother, nurturing your ideas, nurturing your creativity, taking care of yourself. Now you're focusing on yourself. Calm. Let's see what we have on this King of Cups. You're remaining calm. This is you remaining calm. Yeah, this is you remaining calm, moving forward. The Knights are all about missions, mission to move forward. So you're moving forward, choosing, deciding to move forward, even though it's difficult and there's a lot going on. I feel like this is a moment where you understand that it's time for you to follow your heart or to move forward on something that is close to your heart. This can be something that is with this King of Cups, balanced, very emotional balance, remaining very calm. And then there's sudden contact here, calling, emailing, discussing, or you are moving forward. There's sudden action here. Who's contacting you, right? With this Eight of Wands, there's a like swift communication, rapid movement. So you're gaining clarity on the situation, on this disagreement, or on this conflict that you have with this Emperor, father figure, leader, whoever this is, someone important, someone higher up, right? And now there's like a cascade of information coming in, so you can move forward with this Knight of Cups. I like this Knight of Cups. This is a moment where you realize what you have to do and how you are going to do this. I think that now you're pursuing your own goals, guided by passion. Maybe these are your own financial goals, professional goals, personal goals, and now you're really guided by that passion. Yeah, a lot of information coming in, a lot of someone's communicating with you and giving you a lot of information regarding this clarity or regarding this situation. And now that you have all the information, you are now going to be able to move forward. One more card on this Two of Pentacles. No, on this Nine of Cups. What is your passion? What is it that you have wished to move forward on? Yes, look at that. Empathy, taking care of yourself, listening. You have the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. This is all you emotional, taking care of yourself, listening, and following your heart, putting yourself first, not having this Emperor ruling you or controlling you. You're getting out of that and taking care of yourself. Beautiful. Moving forward on this. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you connected with this reading, Francis. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energies. I'm going to continue to shuffle the cards, and we are going to then move on to Tracy, number 2. Tracy is number 2. Kevin, number 3. Number 4, Geo. Number 5, Tina. Number 6, Elro. And I saw that we have a couple new readings here. I have Gemma. Welcome again, Gemma. Thank you for joining membership. Beautiful to have you here. So let's see. We have So I have before Gemma, I have Spirited Doll. I don't remember your name, but if you have it, Spirited Doll. I know you gave me your name, but I forgot. Spirited Doll, before that we have, so Spirited Doll, Gemini General, you'll be number 7. And then we have number 8, Gemma Lee, Aries, Aries, hold on. When will I land my FT job? And what has been causing the delays and last minute job offer being re-signed? FT, I don't know what FT means, but I probably don't need to know. Will I land FT job? Will I land FT job, and what is causing delays? Okay. So Gemma Lee, you're going to be number 8. I just want to check if I have, and Caroline. Hello, Caroline. How are you? And Caroline, number 9. Give me one moment to just write everything up. Caroline, number 9, Capricorn General Job. Okay. I'll get back to that if there's something. General Job. How is it going to be with a new person that's starting tomorrow on my team? Okay, I'll get back to that, Caroline, when I get to you. Wanda, thank you. Okay. Perfect. All right, so we're now at Tracy number 2. Kevin's going to be number 3. 4 Geo, 5 Tina, 6 Linda, 7 Wanda, 8 Gemma Lee, and 9 Caroline. So far, please let anybody know where we stand as they come in, if there are more to come in. Remember, I usually go up to 10. That's usually my max. I push a little bit if I can, but so there's 1 slot left, potential 2, I don't know, we'll see. Definitely one slot left. Renee, if you're interested in a tarot reading, join membership, click the join button right down below, or on the top of the chat I put the link, and that gives you access to tarot readings. That's the perk you get for being members of this channel. All right, here we go. Tracy, Scorpio, General. All right. Tracy, Scorpio, General. Oh, full-time job. Okay, got it. I'll get back to you. Oh, and for Gemma Lee and anybody watching that's not used to joining Sunday mornings, it is better to be present at the moment of the reading, be present in the chat. If you are not, it is not a problem. I read anyway, no matter what, but the energies flow better. That's just the way it is. Don't ask me why. When people are present for the reading. But Certain are not, and they get their readings anyway. And let me know when you resonate, if you resonate with the readings, if you're not present in the chat live. All right, here we go. Tracy, what do we got? What do we have for Tracy? What are the messages for Tracy? Scorpio, General. What do we have for Tracy, please? Something stagnating. Something is delayed. Waiting for something. Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag there. Someone there. If that's not someone else around you regarding this situation that's stagnating, are you waiting for something? Are you waiting for an answer? Yeah, it's going slow, slow and steady, moving forward. You're confident, and if it's not you, there's someone extremely confident around you, very proud of themselves, rewarded for their hard work, for their commitment, and people see, you know, how hard you worked. If this is you, they see how hard you're working, or they see you are rewarded for something, proud of something. So if this is something you're waiting for, an answer, or you've had delays on something, we'll pull more cards on the Hangman to see what exactly this is all about. Trust yourself. People see you. People see what you've done. And you will be rewarded. Now, it is slow, yes, and so you feel stuck. So you're proud of yourself, but at the same time, you feel stuck because it's going slowly, planning, preparing, committed to something. It's a slow movement. This is not something that's rapid. Let me pull one more card, see if there's more energy. Yes, there we have the death card. So there you are, Tracy. There is a slow transformation, but a pure transformation. You're letting go of something. You're really letting go of something. There's something that is, you are transforming. You are transforming. I feel like I feel like this Hangman is the energy of, okay, so it's delayed, or your transformation is delayed, or your commitment to something is delayed. You're working on something, you're planning something, you are slowly but surely organizing yourself on and planning something. You're very proud of yourself, yet at the same time you feel mentally stuck and delayed. But this is part of a huge, huge transformation here with the Death card, right? So if this is something that you have been working on, that is something that's happening. There's a real radical shift here, Tracy. A shift in perspective, right? So it doesn't have to be automatically monetary or life job. This is you mentally really transforming your life. There's a shift. So there's something that has been delayed or suspended. And for you, it's important to surrender to this transformation. There's a radical reorientation here of your mind. It's almost like you're going from one sort of fixed mind or patterns that you've had, things that always have been like that, dynamics that always have been like that. And it's almost like you're doing a 180, like you understand that now the stagnation, the delays are because you've been resisting, or you have sort of remain in that same mindset, that same dynamic with those people, or whatever it is. You are now going to be letting go of that control and allowing your insight and clarity to come through. So even if it demands patience, right? The Hangman is there to say, take a step back. You know you've been waiting. You know this has been dragging or stagnating and not going anywhere. But when you understand to see things differently, to approach your decisions differently, or your life or your emotions or your mindset differently, that is when things are going to start moving forward and come in a different way. So sometimes there's no action, and sometimes, you know, it's all about patience and letting ideas settle before acting on them, like unlearning and relearning or reframing. You're trusting yourself, you're gaining confidence because you've planned this, you prepared this, you're slowly moving forward, very proud to march into this transformation. But with the death card, it's really important to let go. Let go the dynamic, or let go whatever was blocking you, not serving you, whether it's a person, whether it is emotions. It's up to you to let it be, and to not let it overwhelm you, whether it's a person, whether it's emotions, dynamics, family, it doesn't matter. This is about you understanding to let go those attachments and step into a new cycle and accept the change. Probably outdated emotional baggage, and really accepting this emotional rebirth. It's a renewal, it's a rebirth, and really bringing in space, or allowing space for the new, and being resilient, and embracing these new beginnings. Okay, so let's see what this new beginning is. You're proud of yourself, and people are shining light on you. So what is this new beginning? Yes, look at this. Ace of Wands. New beginning, can be a new job, can be a new passion. What is this Ace of Wands all about? Hope. Yes, you have this new beginning. It feels like a new job, doesn't have to be, because it feels like you have been working on this and organizing yourself and planning this very slowly to start a new job, to start a new passion, to have a new beginning. Trust yourself that this is really going to move you into a smoother, calmer environment and calmer energy. You're understanding that this uncertainty and this sort of dragging and stagnation is because you don't trust these people, or you can't trust them, or they got away with something, or they are not trustworthy, right? Or they lied. Deceits, right? Seven of Swords, the lies and the deceits. But with the Moon, yes, you stayed in that uncertainty for a while, or maybe you're still in that uncertainty with the Moon, right? But the Moon is understanding to navigate that uncertainty. That maybe you're not going to always get all the answers. That's okay, right? The confusion, the uncertainty, maybe in money or in this dynamic, these people. But it's like, you know that those people are, BS, right? Or lied to you. Now you're moving into something all about you, taking care of you, trusting yourself with the Star card, right? This is healing. There's a lot of healing here, and it's a beautiful positive shift coming in. Creating something, taking care of yourself, transforming an idea into reality. The faith returns, the hope returns. That is beautiful. Beautiful. All right, one more card on this Star card. One more card. Something really positive is coming in. Look at this. Yes, well, there we go. There's the job. There's the confirmation of a job or a business opportunity or money coming in. There's the confirmation right there. So whether these people disillusioned you or lied to you or don't have your back or whatever nonsense is going on. When I say nonsense, it's not, you know what I mean. This is something that I think that you already were aware of and trying to get clarity on and trying to get all the information. You are getting information, but there's also a lot that you're going to have to let go. accept, let it be, like I say, put it on the shelf, close the door, lock, turn the key, lock the door, let it be. You know it happened. It's part of your life, but it doesn't have to be part of your energies anymore. There is the beautiful new beginning. There's your new offer. There's your new job. There's the money coming in. Focus on that. Very proud of yourself. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Leading the way. You're going to lead a team, or you're going to be rewarded, or you're going to be in a position where people see your hard work and your effort. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful reading. All right, Tracy. Thank you so, so much for allowing me to tap into your energies. Thank you. And I hope you connected with this reading. All right. Let's see. Awaken Hustle. Hi, how are you? Welcome, welcome. If you are interested in a tarot reading, you can click the join button, join membership. That is the perk you get for becoming member, and it gives you access to tarot readings as long as you're a member. Every Sunday we do these lives every Sunday, so you can get a tarot reading as long as you're a member. Mary, hello. I am doing well. All right, so Mary, you're going to be number 10. I don't know if I can do more, but we will see. Mary, number 10. Mary, Gemini, career love. Okay. We'll see what we have for Mary. Okay, so far now we are at number 3, Kevin. Number 3, Kevin. Number 4 is Geo. Number 5, Tina. Number 6, Linda. Number 7, Wanda. Number 8, Gemma Lee. Number 9, Caroline. And number 10, Mary. So far we have 10. I might max it out at 10, but you let me know, guys. If anybody comes in, just tell them I'm at 10 and I'm maxing it out. And depending on my energy, potentially doing 11. We'll see. Thank you for your help, guys. Job is coming in, Tracy. Hi, Mary. Thank you, Kevin. All right. Let me grab a little tea. Hope everyone is doing well. Yes, Kevin, yeah. Where I am, it's overcast and gray. Hot, but not much sun. All right. Maybe, yeah, not very nice out today. You're welcome, Mary. All right, next up is Kevin. All right, Kevin, what property to pursue? Okay, so Kevin, I'm going to do the usual when you have 2 options, 2 opportunities. Let's see the 2 opportunities separately and see what the different energies we have. So just a reminder, we are at number 3, Kevin. Number 4, Geo. Number 5, Tina. Number 6, Linda. Number 7, Wanda. Number 8, Gemma. Welcome, Gemma. Number 9, Caroline. And number 10, Mary. Give me one moment, Kevin. Let me just shuffle the second deck. Remember to give it a thumbs up, guys, if you're watching. That takes a second. It's free. Same for any readings. When you watch readings, give it a thumbs up. I know that's what the algorithm is all about. It really helps. So thumbs up if you haven't done it yet. Thank you. All right, here we go. For anybody watching, if you're interested in a tarot reading and joining us during the live and you have a question, join membership, and that automatically gives you access to a tarot reading as long as you're a member. All right, here we go. Kevin, I am going to pull one card for Texas here on my left, Texas here on my right, Louisiana. What property to pursue? Texas first. What should Kevin pursue? The Texas property. Should Kevin pursue the Texas property? Okay, and now I'm going to use the other deck. Should Kevin pursue the Louisiana property? I'll put this down a little bit. Should Kevin pursue the Louisiana property? Louisiana property. Louisiana property. Okay, interesting. Interesting, because it looks like, I'm going to start with this one, the Louisiana. It looks like here you are, trying to figure things out. Sometimes it's better to take time out from the hustle, the bustle, the negotiations, the people, the brouhaha, whatever the noise, to think about it, right? With this, with the Hermit. So it's a moment where you're contemplating this. You're really thinking about this Louisiana property. So to reevaluate this or evaluate where you stand, sort of withdraw from the noise, right? And so you can reflect before you make a choice, before you make a decision. Really wisdom over money here. With the Hangman, it feels like there are delays. There's sort of a pause, delays, might need to sacrifice something, might need to see, take it from a different angle. Seeing a new perspective is going to give you more information. It feels like there's an exchange of money. There's a give and take of money here in a fair way. I feel like this, even though this Louisiana option is having you rethink and delay and understand that things might need to be negotiated in a different way, there is transaction there. I feel like there's a moment where you're finding resources, right? So it's loans or gifts, or there's a sort of balanced flow of resources there. There's a financial exchange, but in all fairness. We have the Lovers and the Six of Pentacles telling me that this is a fair choice. This is something that makes sense to you, that is in accordance of your values, your way of seeing things. I feel with the Strength card, it's going to take a lot of patience. It's like slow and steady, but avoid any impulsive money choices. Keep that control, keep that inner strength, right? That's gonna allow you to move forward with more stability and better foundation. But with the Lovers, there's a partner there, or a possible partner, shared income. Are you in accordance with this partner? Are you in harmony with this partner over the money? Right? This situation here, or this option here, has much more value, or you are following your values over just profit here. There's more value than just all about money. Working hard, Eight of Pentacles. It's almost like you're much more committed to this one. You'll probably get financial gain, but through hard work here, mastering your craft. Like there's a consistent effort here. Maybe even apprenticeship, or having to train for something, or skill development, or something like that. But it's really aiming towards like more stability on this side. Over here, it feels like in the beginning, you're very you're very calm about this sort of Texas option here. You're remaining calm, or there can be a water sign there that you're working with, that you're negotiating with or dealing with. There's a water sign there, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that has your support, or you're supporting them, but then, or they are supporting you. Very calm, very mature, older person, but it feels like they're walking away. And if they're not stepping away, you are stepping away. So I feel like there's more going on this side than on this side. There's someone stepping away, and then you have the Death card. So I feel like that is not really in the cards right now. I feel like this person here, if this is not you, if it's not them, this is you leaving something stable, like for something that has more value or deeper value. One more card on that, please. One more card on, hold on, let me just use this one. One more card on the Texas, on this Eight of Cups, please. They're certainly stepping away from something. Okay, there's a lot of cards all of a sudden. Yeah, working, waiting. Someone's not seeing something. You have to open up your eyes on something. Open your eyes on this person, or address the issue, or see the reality, rather, whether it's you. Yeah, you can't trust this person. You have to align with your own tools, with your own experience, and don't rely on this person. You're already walking on eggshells, or you're not really opening up financially to this person, or you're very conservative, very controlling in your finances and your negotiations already. But it feels like you have to align with what is important for you. align your experience, your talent, your mindset with the tools that you have around you, and probably not this person here that I feel is not completely trustworthy, and maybe that you haven't seen that yet or addressed the issue or open it. Maybe you haven't had the opportunity to see what is going on. So for me, it is a more yes on the on this opportunity here. All right. Oh, hello, Carolina. How are you? All right. So, Carolina, and welcome, welcome. I believe you are new to the community, so wonderful to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. And hello to Riyadh. Hello, Saudi Arabia and Riyadh. Beautiful to have you. So can you give me your sun sign, please? And that, and you will be number 11 after Mary. Number 11, Carolina, right? Carolina, yes. Carolina is number 11. Give me your sun sign, Taurus. Thank you. So that is how we roll. You are number 11 on the list. Okay, so we're now at Kevin. We just finished Kevin, and thank you, Kevin, for your wonderful energies, and thank you for letting me tap into your energies. I hope it makes sense to you, and I hope you connected. After Kevin, we have number 4, Gio, number 5, Tina, number 6, Linda, number 7, Wanda, number 8, Gemma, number 9, Caroline, number 10, Mary, and number 11, Carolina. Taurus and Carolina, will I get the job in Riyadh? Okay, will I get the job in Riyadh? Remember that tarot energies are fluid. And that I will not be able to give you a time frame, Riyadh. Okay. So for new members, welcome, 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 welcome again. Beautiful to have you here. It is better to be around in the chat when I do your reading. I can connect to your energies better. It is not mandatory. You don't have to be around, but it does help me for a better reading, a more precise reading. But no matter what, you will get your tarot reading, and you can always come back to it later, okay, on the live. All right, so moving into Geo, Scorpio. Geo, Scorpio. Oops. Give me one moment to shuffle. And moving into Geo, Scorpio. After Geo, it's going to be number 5, Tina, number 6, Linda, number 7, Wanda, number 8, Gemma, number 9, Caroline, number 10, Mary, and number 11, Carolina. And I think I am going to close it at number 11, but we shall see. I always max out at 12. I know I can't do more than 12. So let me know if anybody comes in. If you guys are in the chat, let me know if anybody else comes in asking for a reading. Let them know that where we are at, that we are so far 11 on the list, and potentially I'll go up to 12, but I'm not quite sure. All right, here we go, Geo. Scorpio, what to focus on, this right now for Geo. You're welcome, Kevin. What to focus on for Geo. What to focus on for Geo. Okay, so Aries, you have Aries father figure, or someone's there. Aries, Virgo, but so wait, let's continue, Geo. Someone around you, very powerful, controlling, not very flexible. Can be you, but let's see. Geo, but I don't think so. I think that this is someone very controlling around you. You, on your side, are reassessing something. You're thinking about something. You're taking time out to get a deeper perspective or figure something out with the Hermit, right? The Hermit is taking the time out of the noise, the people that maybe are trying to convince you of something, or people that always have advice. You're reassessing something. So whether it's your life path, a decision in your life, a decision in your job, this is regarding finances, long-term financial stability in your family. So whether it's regarding your money in your job, or money overall in your home, in your house, you're gaining clarity on something. You are having discussions regarding information. It's very clear. You want the truth. You're getting the truth. But you're getting the truth after really, really digging deep. So I feel like you're getting the truth on this Emperor, again, father figure or person around you, business, older person, very controlling. I feel like there's someone very controlling here, and you're stepping away from that to reassess and gain clarity. All right, this is regarding money. This is regarding finances, inheritance, family money, or regarding finances in your family. All right, let's keep going, Geo. Let's keep going. King of Wands. A lot of people around you, but then again, Aries, Leo, Sag again. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I think this is you gaining clarity, having harsh, truthful conversations with this Aries, Leo, Sag. One more card, please. Yep, there's the money and there's the deception. So there's money coming in, but you feel that, all right, one more card, please. You're rethinking something. Okay. Something is faded there. Something is moving forward. You're moving forward. You're starting something new. You're curious of something. You're excited about something. And I feel like this finance is coming in. This offer coming in is ending something maybe with this Aries, Leo, Sag, and allowing you to move forward, to accept the change, to accept things that are going to be different, and then move into a fresh, new energy. One more card, sorry. Okay, one more card after this Page of Swords. Something is shifting and it's faded. It's outside of your control. So whether it's a decision outside of your control, yes, you're not trusting that person. Oh, wait. You're moving forward. There you are. You're starting something new. So I feel like at the same time you're excited because things are changing. You're accepting the change. You're accepting the financial issue that is with your family, the long-term stability and financial stability within your family. And you're going on doing your own thing, living your own life, taking that leap of faith and getting out of certain obligations regarding this Aries, Leo, Sag, this person that is sort of very controlling or not very flexible. Let's just put it that way. I feel like with this Fool, you're disengaging with this person once you realize that, they stabbed you in the back or you can't trust them. That's when the wheel starts turning, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is accepting the change, accepting the chaos, if it's chaotic, but it's not from your resort. It's not coming from you, right? There's a change. There's, with emotional highs and lows, and it's sort of faded. So it can be unexpected, doesn't have to be, but it's certainly putting you back on the right track, back in the right direction, and it's giving you independence. It's giving you freedom. You are going to now move forward on your freedom, and it's time. And it's time to embrace maybe uncertainty and engage with life from a more peaceful and more curious, more openness, right? Approaching the world without assuming or preconceptions, liberating, freeing yourself from certain obligations, and maybe stepping out of your comfort zone, but really excited to trust yourself and take that leap of faith onto a new path. I feel like you're stepping outside of something very traditional that you have been in up to now, whether it's a way of being, whether it is a marriage, whether it is a family dynamic. You're stepping outside and you're allowing basically yourself to open up to the world with unlimited potential. Like anything happens, you can do anything, and you can it's almost like a creative spark before restructuring your life. The excitement that you can do anything out there. And it's like rethinking what you know and then trusting the process of a whole new discovery and letting go of expectations. You know that you are in charge of this. You might not be in control of the change, of the shift, but you're certainly in charge of your life and your decisions. And your decision now is take your freedom and to empower yourself, to detach yourself from these certain obligations, out of your comfort zone, but it's giving you that real impulse to be curious about the world and your life and new expectations and new ways of building forward. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. You're moving forward. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Gio, I hope that makes sense to you. I hope you connect with this reading, and thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energies. That was Gio number 4. We're moving on to number 5, Tina, Scorpio, General. After Tina, it will be number 6, Linda, number 7, Wanda, number 8, Gemma, number 9, Caroline, number 10, Mary, and number 11, Carolina. Thank you, Gio. Yes, definitely Sag. You're taking your independence. You're going off and doing your own thing, and good for you. Follow your heart, Gio. Follow your heart. Gemma. A timeline not provided. Yes, I can tell you if something's coming in. Yes. Well, I don't. That's okay. That's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, Gemma. We'll figure it out. We'll see what information we get and what messages we get. You know, sometimes we get a whole bunch of other stuff that goes with it. So let's see, you know, we'll take it from there. Not to worry. I will deliver whatever messages I get. And sometimes we ask for specific questions, and sometimes we have a whole bunch of other stuff that comes out. So let's see. It's not in my hands. And Gio, thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Here we go, Tina. Scorpio, General. What do we have for Tina? And thank you, everyone, for being here. I hope you're having a good summer so far. And anyone watching, don't forget to give a thumbs up, guys, if you haven't yet. And anyone watching from, because I can't really see people watching or how many. So anybody watching that is outside of the chat that is wondering how to get a tarot reading here, you can do so by joining membership. That is a perk you get from Card Minds membership. It gives you access to tarot readings every Sunday at 12 noon during these live readings. So if that's something you're interested in, you can click the join button, or you have the link on the top of the chat. It's if ever you wanted to get a tarot reading. All right. Here we go, Tina. What do we have for Tina? Scorpio, what do we have for Tina? What do we have for Tina, please? What are the message for Tina? The messages for Tina, Scorpio, General. What do we have for Tina? This Knight of Cups has come up for every reading. So Tina, you're moving forward on something. You're stepping away from something that was stable, comfortable, but maybe not. You're stepping away from that to move into something more important, more valuable to you. So whether it's you're following your heart on something, you're excited about that, or there can be a Sag involved here. You're leaving. You can be moving. You could be leaving emotional ties behind. You could be leaving co-workers from a job that you enjoy, or friends, or moving neighborhoods, or moving, right? You're leaving something comfortable behind for something more valuable. All right, you're stepping away. So where are you going? Where is this going? Are you moving forward on a job? Are you following your heart on a relationship? Or are you following your heart on a passion? What is going on? You have the support from your family, or you have a support system there. People are there celebrating you, or celebrating this decision to step away. But it puts you in uncertainty, right? Stepping away from the comfort, the emotional comfort, can be family, can be friends, can be job, can be anything, right? Is putting you on uncertainty. You do have the support. You are moving forward. And I feel like you're projecting uncertainty because, of course, when we make a decision, we move forward, we don't have all the information and we're not maybe completely in control. So we project the uncertainty projects sometimes anxiety, but I feel like it's what you have to do. Beautiful. It's time. It's time to make it happen. It's time to align yourself with this passion. We'll pull some more cards to see what this is all about. You don't have all the information. You don't have everything, all the facts, right? But that's okay. Maybe you won't get all the information. We're not in control of everything, right? So sometimes uncertainty is okay. I don't think it's uncertainty regarding a decision because I can see you moving forward. And it's time. Now, here's the decision. You're making the decision, but you're going to have to adapt to something new. There's a lot. You're juggling a lot. There's a lot going on, but it's also pushing you to adapt to something new. But it's time. It was time to move forward, and it was time to make it happen. And now you're aligning yourself with your own energies instead of being in family or other energies or other emotions. It's something really, you're finding solutions. Why? Oh, okay, I'm using these cards. Okay. Yes, I speak to my cards, okay? There's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here helping you, guiding you, helping you find solutions. They're practical, right? They're bringing you practical solutions to adapt, to move forward. The Magician tells me that not only it's time, but you have all the tools in the world to make this happen. Everything you've done up to now has made you progress to be able to move forward on this mission, follow your heart on a passion. Let's see what this is all about. What is this Knight of Cups all about, or this Magician? Why do we have the Magician first? What is it that we're moving forward on? Yes, we're confirming. There we go. We have the confirmation that mission forward. And I like this. You're confirming that you're working on something, that you're committed to something, you're working hard on something. And there we go. We have the Fool. So this is a whole new adventure for you. It looks like a job because it looks like something you've really worked hard for, apprenticed for, trained for, or specialized in. And that has really aligned yourself. You're manifested this. You have manifested this, Tina. You have put all the effort in to manifest either this new project, new job, new passion that you have, or at least moving forward on your passion. Because I see that there's a lot of hard work here. And you've committed to this. And the way you've committed has really now aligned you with the energy around you, the tools, the opportunities, the people, the connections, the network. That is how we move forward, right? You have all the tools to create whatever financial success or professional success. And this is you manifesting. Use your skills and use your ideas and use your energy wisely, because you are really aligning with this manifestation coming in. Beautiful. With this Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you've really worked hard for this. So you're gaining. So it's either financial gain through this hard work, or you have mastered whatever you needed to master with this consistent effort. Again, apprenticeship or skill development, and this is really putting you into future stability. We have this Fool card, which tells me that you're now taking your independence. Anything goes. The world is your oyster. The world is your oyster, and you are now ready. And that's why we have the Eight of Cups. You're ready to get out of your comfort zone. You're ready to leave the emotional comfort zone, whether it be family, whether a place of living, whether another job that was very comfy but not enough for you. Right? You need to dig deeper and do better and move forward on something more important for you that has more value to you. So with this Fool, this is a whole new beginning. Maybe you're relocating, maybe, right? So you're taking a risk, but I don't think that it's a high risk. This is really filled with a lot of potential. So trust your vision, even if it's out of your comfort zone and you feel a little insecure or uncertain, or you feel like you don't have all the answers and you're not completely in control because you don't have the full big picture. That's okay. That's how we navigate new adventures. It's giving you freedom. It's giving you freedom, and it's getting you out of certain emotional and family obligations, and this is exciting. So trust yourself. Even if it's a leap of faith and you're getting into the unknown, it's one step into the unknown, but even if it's out of your comfort zone, it is going to be rewarding. Beautiful. These are beautiful readings today. Beautiful, beautiful, Tina. So thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energies, and I hope this this resonates with you. So that was Tina number 5. And after Tina is going to be 6, Linda, 7, followed by 7, Wanda, 8, Gemma, 9, Caroline, 10, Mary, and 11, Carolina. Brenda Sloan. Hello, Brenda Sloan. If you're interested in getting a tarot reading, to get access to a tarot reading during these live sessions, if you join membership, that is the perk you get with membership to get tarot readings during Sunday Lives and whenever else I pop up. So if that's something you're interested, you can click the join button right down below next to the Card Minds logo, or the link on the top of the chat. I put the link on the top of the chat for membership. So membership gives you access to a tarot reading. All right. Moving on to Elro, to Linda. And that, for anybody watching outside of the chat, that is how you get access to these tarot readings that we do every Sunday. And as long as you're a member, you can get a tarot reading. And you can cancel anytime. All right. Here we go. Linda, is it my destiny to salvage my property upstate New York to build a spiritual wellness? Okay. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do, Linda. We're going to do the same thing we did with Kevin. We are going to do the 2 options, and we're going to do 1, salvage, 2, sell. You're welcome, Tina, right? So here we go, Linda. To the left is going to be salvage, and to the right is going to be sell and find something else. And let's see what we got. All right, Elro, Linda, let's see what we have. You're welcome. Let's see what we have. We're going to do to the left. First, we're going to do salvage. So Linda would like to know if she should salvage her property to build a wellness center, or one more time, or so should she salvage the property? Should Linda salvage the property? Okay. And now over on the other side, let me change decks. Should Linda sell and find another one? Should Linda sell and find another one? Now remember that these are just card readings, free will, free choice, right? These are all to help find clarity or think, right? No, these are too many cards. All right, so let me see what's here. It feels like you're communicating with someone, or with this, you have other options, or you're thinking of other options. There's someone you're communicating with. Linda, you are Sagittarius. Interesting. It feels like you're not alone on this, or there's conflict on this. Okay, so this is salvage and this is finding new. But for some reason, I'm feeling that there's conflict on getting something new, or there's conflict with someone, or you're trying to get the truth on something, or you're having harsh conversations with someone. With this two of wands, this is preparing, planning. Or is there someone else preparing, planning to sell this? Are you not alone on this property? Is there someone else? Because it feels like, and I'll get to the salvage in one moment, but for some reason I am drawn to this, someone's planning their next move, or you're planning the next move here. There's a decision. So investing in something else? Have you already had conversations regarding this? Right? There's a financial decision here, or regarding expenses, or investing something. So it feels like, it almost feels like the selling or the finding another property is already in movement, or you are in conflict with selling this, maybe with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or at least you're having those harsh conversations regarding this property and selling it. You're standing your ground and you want the truth. You're not going to take any nonsense, or this air sign is not going to take any nonsense. Okay, so it seems like there's something already in the works here for selling. Doesn't mean it's happening, but it seems like there's certainly discussions there. One more card on this Queen of Swords, and then we'll get back to the salvage. One more card on this Queen of Swords. Yeah, wow, okay. Well, there we go. We have standing your ground, letting go on some, there's justice over this. So there's a decision. There's a justice decision. It can be justice, it can be law, it can be you making a decision, it can be, but it feels like there's justice there regarding a situation, a toxic situation, or a controlling situation, or someone's manipulating someone here. So whether you're you already have eyes on another property and discussing that, or negotiating uh, there's a conflict there. There's a conflict there. And there's a conflict with another person, a controlling person, or someone controlling the narrative, or you're codependent with someone, or there's a toxic energy regarding someone. There's a justice decision around this. Now, this can be the justice decision regarding the property, or regarding family decisions regarding the property, where people are not agreeing, or there's communication regarding selling, and you want to know the truth, or there's certainly truths that are being told, and there's justice chiming in. So you are remaining yourself. You know where you stand. You know what your values are. You know what you want. With the lovers, and with the death card, it's almost like you have to accept to let go, this dynamic, or to accept to do things in a different way and enter a new cycle once the justice decision is made. Ooh, okay, and this is all coming out on the potential acquisition or search for another option, a different property. There's justice there, and there's real conflict there with another person, and it can be an air sign. Okay, so that's coming out here, but then on this salvaging, it seems like you are taking a breather. It's complicated. There are a lot of challenges, but I feel like you're moving into smoother energies, but there are other options. I feel like you're weighing your other options. You're still not sure. You're freaked out. You're stressed. You're walking on eggshells because you want. But I feel like you're finding clarity here. You're finding clarity. It's funny how I'm getting, not funny, haha. It's funny how I'm getting a lot of conflict and justice solutions, justice decisions on a toxic environment, on the selling more than on the salvaging. Is this person trying to, sabotage a sale or sabotage a property so you can't sell, or it becomes complicated to sell? Whatever it is, there's someone there that is not a good energy. Over here, we have you understanding that there are other options. And we have the judgment. You're making a decision here. It's almost like, because with the judgment here, you have an awakening. There's like an epiphany. All of a sudden you're realizing, you're opening up to something, or you're understanding something, right? That it's time to evolve, or time to recognize something that needs to be healed, or needs to be forgiven, or needs to be understood, forgiven from you, yourself, or others. There's a real purging and cleansing of the soul process from maybe past mistakes, or whatever it is. You're starting fresh, but you're starting fresh on the salvaging side. You have the two of wands, which tells me that your family is sort of celebrating that, or you are more in your comfort zone with your family regarding the salvage decision with the Four of Wands. It's more stable for you, or maybe your family feels like there's more stability in salvaging. I feel like there's a certain tie to someone, or Yeah, you're celebrating. You're celebrating, understanding that now should be time to salvage. But we do have the Seven of Cups, which tells me that you're still in the, we have other options. And it's almost like you don't want to be, seduced or for a quick fix or selling quickly and getting your money, because over here it's very complicated. So it's almost like you're coming together with your family, that you, even if you do have other options, the other options are going to be more a quick fix, but not to your advantage in the long term. So even if it's stressful, I feel like you're coming to that conclusion here. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. One more card on the Judgment, but yes, you have the support of that. Yes. But things, it's almost like it's faded. It's almost like it's faded, even if it's chaotic, even if it's difficult. This is going to move you to a different place, and this property or this decision to salvage it is going to evolve in a different way, but it's not all under your control. You don't have control over this decision here. Interesting. Justice has control over here, and you don't have control over this salvage thing, and you are sort of going to pursue this, but even if you're freaked out, so there's something faded there here with the Wheel of Fortune, where no matter what, things are going to happen the way they're going to happen. Accepting the change, accepting the chaos, and accepting that things are not linear, and that even you, but I feel like you have the support of your family, and you feel like that's going to bring more stability than go hunting for someone else, because something else, because it gets very complicated over here. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. But come back tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, next week, if you're interested, because it's a very interesting reading, and probably we could dive into it for hours. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, I feel like there's something faded there. And if it almost feels more complicated if you start, negotiating or starting to look somewhere else. Okay, got it. Very good. Thank you. As long as you're the only one that can understand the message, that's for sure. Hours, yes, yes. I'm sure I feel like I could dive in there for hours and have all kinds of ramifications. Hi, Layla B. Welcome, welcome. Beautiful to have you here. If you're interested in getting a tarot reading, like some of these members that I'm giving tarot readings to, that's a perk you get for joining membership. So if you're interested in getting a tarot reading, you can join membership. Click the join button down below or the link on the top of the chat, and membership is what gives you access to a tarot reading. All right. That was Linda. Interesting. All right. 7 will be Wanda. Wanda is number 7. Number 8, that will be followed by Gemma, number 8. Caroline, number 9. Mary, number 10. And Carolina, number 11. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you. Yeah, so Layla, if that's something you're interested in, that's the way to get a tarot reading. All right. And you can cancel anytime, right? It's not a lot. All right. So where are we going now? Yes. Wanda, number 7. So again, we are now at number 7, Wanda, number 8, Gemma, number 9, Caroline, number 10, Mary, number 11, Carolina. And let's get started with Wanda, Gemini General. And thank you all for being here. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you haven't yet. Anybody watching, that's free. That's just a click, takes a second, and it really helps the channel. Whenever you watch the readings, guys, give it a thumbs up. Give it a comment, leave a heart, leave something. It really helps the channel to progress. That's the algorithm. That's the way it goes. Not under my control, that's for sure. All right. Here we go. Wanda. Give me 1 moment to grab a little tea. I see you, Wanda. For anybody just popping in or that just join membership, it's better. It's not mandatory. It's no obligation whatsoever, but it is better, or it does help me when you are in the chat when I read. That's just the way it is. I've just come to that conclusion after doing many, many readings that the energy does flow better and the messages are clearer when people are in the chat. Doesn't mean I don't do the readings if you're not, and it doesn't mean that the reading isn't good when you're not there, but it just helps. All right. Here we go, Wanda. Let's see what we got for Wanda. General Gemini. What do we have for Wanda? Empress, nice. What do we have for Wanda? Gemini. Okay, working on something, committed to something. This can be your job. This is your day routine, your job, or if you're learning something, or if you're specializing in something, or you're just committed to something and you're working hard, right? Whatever it is, you're working hard and you feel unsupported. Why do you feel unsupported? Or you have felt unsupported in the past, or this feeling of not enough or unsupported. Ask for help. Ask for help. If you feel that you need for help in your job, ask for help. I feel like you feel unsupported, or you feel underpaid, or you feel left out, or you feel not in the loop, or they're not telling you everything, or whatever. But most of all, I feel like maybe overworked and hardworking and unsupported, and that is triggering emotions within you, emotions from the past, whatever's coming up. This is baggage. We all have baggage, emotional baggage, where things happen in work and family and dynamics, whatever. You know, some things trigger emotions, and that comes up. But we have the Empress, so I feel like you are nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, focusing on yourself, on your creativity, your ideas. You might have an idea, you might be creating something. And Judgment, you are making a decision. It's almost like maybe you're shifting your destiny, or shifting your career, or making a decision to do something else because you feel unsupported for your hard work and what you're doing. Yes, you have, something's coming out. Something has to be addressed. Something has to be said, or is a truth coming out that hasn't been said up to now. Take patience, patience. It's coming out. There's a conflict there, as someone is in there for their own power, their own ego, or they are in there for their own power, their own ego. There's a conflict there. I feel like you are going to get the answers with the High Priestess, or you are going to gain clarity on something that hasn't been addressed or that needs to be addressed. The High Priestess is follow your intuition. If you feel like there's something off, or you feel like you have to address something, or something is not being said, or something is not being told, or you feel out of the loop, follow your intuition. And sort of look beyond the obvious to understand what really is happening here. There's wisdom. There's wisdom maybe within you that you have ignored, or that has been ignored, or that you haven't addressed, that or that maybe you're not fully aware of. So listen to your gut feeling here regarding your job, or regarding what you're feeling. It's almost like don't just rely on advice or the people around you, logic, giving you facts and giving you logic. If you feel like something is not told to you, or something needs to be discovered that has been sort of floating at the surface for a while that hasn't been addressed, then there's probably something that needs to be uncovered that has been hidden, or a truth about, or maybe it's you that hasn't revealed what you needed to reveal, or discuss what you needed to discuss, or address what you needed to address. So be comfortable that, not everything has to be known right away, but the truth will be emerging at the right time. It's almost like to be able to embrace this new creativity. Maybe you're starting a business, maybe you have an idea, or maybe you have a beautiful creative team around you, or you want to create a team around you, or you want to nurture yourself in a way where there's family as well, nurturing your family, being there for your family. There's a lot of empathy and love there. You're starting to recognize maybe that you're unsupported in your job, and that now you need to address the issues that need to be addressed regarding this conflict. Now, this conflict can be in your job, or this can be you with yourself, but I don't think so. This Five of Swords means that people are in their power and there for themselves. What is this Five of Swords about? One more time, please. One more time. What is this Five of Swords about for Wanda? Yes, stepping out of the swords. You might be moving, relocating, traveling, but you don't have to. You're certainly going to get out of those swords, get out of that worry, and you're going to move into calmer waters. Ooh, something else is coming in. Something else is coming in. So I'm back with the Six of Cups regarding family, emotions, ties, bubbling up because of this situation. Three of Wands. What is coming in here for take your time though, Temperance. Take your time. This is going to happen in due time. This is going to be moving forward in due time. You're going to be able to, yes, listen, embrace. What is coming in is going to bring back balance or change. Hold on. I have cards coming out. You have the support. Listen to the people support. Yeah, you have there's toxicity there. There's manipulation, or there's controlling. Someone's controlling the narrative. So whether this is codependence, or this is toxic ties, or this is you in the same pattern, the same energy, right, that you can't get out of, or you feel you can't get out of, you're going to get out of this. But just know that these are positive messages, that the issue will come up, the issue will be addressed, and you will be able to move forward in your, and like cultivate your own garden. We have the judgment. Judgment is there. You are going to be made aware. You're going to be able to heal, to purge, to now forgive, even to forgive yourself, to forgive others, and really move into something smoother. You're ending a cycle. You're ending a cycle. You've been waiting for this. You've been spending a lot of time, a lot of effort, and I feel like you will be rewarded for the time and the effort you have spent here with the Seven of Pentacles. It's been a while, and you've been very, very patient. You've been waiting for financial results. You've been waiting for the fruits of your labor for a while. It's taking time. Something is taking time, but it's also a pause to reassess what is working and what's not working. And then we have the World card. Done. Moving on. This is a moment. It's the end of a cycle. It's the end of a cycle. I feel like this is now, you're going to be able to find balance, sort of blend your financial balance with your family, not being in extremes anymore. It's sort of like a good time to heal habits, financial habits, or to heal these dynamics or these things that have never been said that need to be addressed. It's a healing process. And then with the World, there's completion. So you're going to reach that goal that you want to create, or whatever it is that you're moving into, to think more of yourself and nurture your ideas. This is now your rewards for your, long-term efforts and stepping into a new chapter. So whatever needs to be addressed will be addressed, but now it's going to move forward. And with the Temperance, it's also an energy, yes, of patience and balance and not rushing into anything. But it's a beautiful, positive message that now you're going to be able to be yourself. Not only nurture yourself and take care of yourself, but be yourself. Maybe you weren't able to be yourself before. Maybe it was all about games, and maybe you had to just put a facade. And right, the next chapter is going to be protected, and these positive messages are going to allow you to just engage and be yourself in a new career. Maybe it feels like you're shifting your destiny. It feels like there's a real shift. So I'm going to leave it at that. Another beautiful reading. Awanda, beautiful reading. I hope you resonated with this reading, and I hope it makes sense to you. And thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energies. That was number 7, Wanda. And now number 8 will be Gemma Lee. And welcome, Gemma Lee. And thank you so much for joining membership. Beautiful to have you here. Will I land the full-time job? And what is causing delays? So let's see what we have for Gemma Lee. Gemma Lee, Aries. Okay. Thank you, Wanda. Happy it made sense to you. And remember that these readings, I'm just the messenger. So these readings can only make or not make sense to you guys, right? So just let me know. And even if you're not here in the chat, let me know in a little message for anybody that is delayed in reading these in getting your readings. Let me know if you connected with them. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, guys. thumbs up if you haven't yet. And thank you everyone for watching. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Wanda, thank you. Thank you. All right, moving on to Gemma Lee. All right, Gemma Lee. Thank you again, Wanda, for that. All right, Gemma Lee. Will Gemma Lee get that full-time job? And what is causing delays for Gemma Lee? Will Gemma Lee get that full-time job, and what is causing delays? Aries. Okay. Feels like you're starting something new, Gemma Lee. There's impatience there. I can feel your impatience. Like, I can feel your impulsivity, like needing, this needs to happen now. This needs to happen now. Why is it not happening now, right? And then we have the Four of Swords, which is taking time out after the challenges, after the difficulties, not forget to rest, right? It's probably challenging, but look at this. You have a new beginning here, a new beginning. There's the Fool, there's the unknown, but taking a step in the unknown, and this is a whole new adventure. So yes, you're stepping into a new adventure, and here you are, very confident in this new adventure. You are bold, you are starting something new that you have never done before. This is out of your comfort zone, but I feel like it's it's giving you power. It's really giving you power. All right, let's keep going. Take a moment, Yes, you have the support of people around you, excited for this new adventure, but it is a new adventure. It's like you're taking a risk. This is taking a leap of faith. This is taking a risk. This is going on a new adventure. You're not quite sure what it's all about. You don't have all the information, but you're excited and you're trusting yourself. This is a bold new adventure with the support of the people around you. Let's keep going. You're impatient for sure. Try not to be too impulsive. Yes, it's coming in. There we go. What you worked on is coming in. But why do we have this conflict? Why do we have this Five of Swords? We have the Four of Swords rooted by the Five of Swords, which tells me like you're taking a break from conflict. I'm laughing. I'm not laughing about you at all. That it's not but I'm laughing because you're an Aries. My brother is an Aries, and you guys are very strong and very strong-willed and hard workers and very intelligent, but sometimes very controlling, right? So here we have the Four of Swords rooted by the Five of Swords, telling me that you're all in your power, but you're going to take a break from the conflict, right? Take a break from the ego and the conflict, because it's and also because it's coming in. And there we go, we have the Wheel of Fortune. It is not in your control. So if there are delays and there's frustration and there's a lot of ego involved there, and you want things to go faster, it's not this is something that is going to steer you towards a new path, a more fulfilling path. It's going to, you're getting into synchronizations, but you have to accept the transition and you have to accept the ebbs and flows in between. It's not in your control. Yep, you have the suspension, the stagnation, the waiting. You need patience. It is going to move forward, and you are starting a whole new adventure, but you have to accept that it's probably going to be different. And you're not trusting them. You're not trusting them. All right, let's see. Let's see what is going on here, because I have impatience. I have a lot of ego. I have conflicts there. I have people in there for their power. And then I have you very confident, but you are at a stage where you're still waiting. And it demands a lot of patience, but it also demands that you take a step back and understand that things are going to be different. Things are going to come in a different way, maybe with other people, maybe in a way you've never done before with the Fool. This is accepting to go on a new path and accepting to take a risk out of your comfort zone and to do things differently. But again, to go on a new adventure. But I feel like there's a lack of trust here with the people around you. Is there a lack of trust? You'll have to tell me. But there's something that is, there's a shift here. There's a shift. And there will be sort of fate and luck at play, right? There's sudden gain or sudden loss, or so the meaning being that flexibility is key, adaptability is key. If you remain stagnant in thinking that it's going to only be your way and there's only one way to do or only one option and that's what it has to be, that might be a little difficult, right? So just stay adaptable, stay flexible as things come in, as things unfold. And the battles here of the ego and the battles with the other people, that's one thing. But if you want this to come in and you want this new adventure, this new full-time job, if that's what we're talking about, you're going to have to remain flexible. Stay bold. Stay out there, stay ambitious, but be flexible. We have this moment where it is a new beginning. Maybe there's relocation. Maybe it's a startup. Maybe, right, there. Trust your vision, though. There's a lot of potential there, but it's risky. But I think I think it's moving forward. That's why it is stagnating. That's why you're not getting the answers right away. That's why. Okay, so I feel like other people are in their power and that's why it's stagnating. All right, let's see. So we do have the Seven of Swords. You don't trust the people around you. You don't even trust the people that are supporting you. There's something that you're not trusting there. Because it is moving forward, and then there's stagnation. But here you are. All right, let's see. What is this Seven of Swords all about? But stay flexible. No matter what, stay flexible. Let's see. What is this? Okay, truths have to come out. Something has to come to light. Something has to be addressed. So if you have a gut feeling, if you need to address something, or you feel like something has happened, or something is fishy, or people took you for granted or lied to you, okay, follow your gut feeling. All right, let's see what this is. One more card on the High Priestess. High Priestess is all about things that need to be addressed, the unknown, that have been beneath the surface, but really never said, never told, never addressed, that need to be addressed. It will come out. It will come to light regarding these people that you don't trust. All right, one more card on this High Priestess, please. and you're going to step away. Okay. I feel like there's something coming in. You have the Nine of Cups, so you get your wish. Whatever you wish for, or whatever you will be content with, will be coming in. But you do have to take a little time out to reassess what is important for you. Don't listen to these people. Don't listen to the outside noise. Don't listen to everybody that has advice, that needs to tell you what to do. Don't listen to that. You're going to move away. You're going to step away and move on to something more important. That comfort zone that you have, those friends or the emotions or whatever you've been attached to, whether you're relocating or you're traveling for job, or you're going to let go of certain attachments of friends, of coworkers, of people around you, that is for your good, and that is for you to evolve in something more important to you. Take time out. Take time out from the gossip. Take time out from these people. It's important that you reassess where you are in your jobs, in your decisions, in your path. No one is going to give you the answer but you. No one is going to fix this but you. Realizing that you're the one that makes the choice, and you're the one that is navigating and controlling your path. Don't rely on other people's advice. Don't rely on outside brouhaha, noise, social media, whatever. Don't rely on that. Your wish will come true. You will move forward on this, but you cannot stay involved in all this emotion here. One more card on the Hermit. Yeah, disillusioned by these people, but you have other options. Yeah, done with these people, but you're moving forward on something else. There we go. You're moving, you're following your passion, you're following your heart. So it's not that this is not happening. There's something else coming in here. You're making it official. You're establishing something. You're seeking advice from or guidance from an institution, or you're signing contracts, or you're making a deal. But I feel like you are disillusioned by certain people. It's giving you a lot of anxiety, but you are moving forward here. But stepping away from something that maybe was stable at one point, that served you at one point, or where you have coworkers or friends. Okay, got it. Yes. So yes, there's a whole new adventure here. So try not to stagnate too long in all these emotions you had with coworkers or friends, or whoever told you what to do, or whatever it is, right? I can see that. Very frustrating and anxiety, but you are moving forward in something. One more card on this Wheel of Fortune, please. Yeah, there we go. I keep getting the Toxic. One more card on the Fool. One more card on the Fool, please. Yes, look at that. I get the Wheel of Fortune. So it's faded. You're moving forward. You're going to move forward in something more positive, but accept the change. Accept to do something different. Accept to be open to other opportunities and things outside of your control. And that is really going to push you in a positive way. All right. Very interesting readings. All these readings today are, not that the other readings are not interesting, but some days, or maybe it's also me connecting to the energies and channeling the energies better, and therefore I have more clarity. That's why I always ask if people can stay in the chat. It does help me. So there we go. Thank you so much, Gemma, and thank you for being here, and thank you for joining the community. Beautiful to have you here. Carmen Daluz, hi, how are you? If you're interested in a tarot reading, here's how it works. We're here every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, Carmen, and we have live readings. So as a perk, people that join membership get access to a tarot reading. And as long as they're members, they can get tarot readings. when I pop in live. Well, I'm here every Sunday, but sometimes I pop in during the week. So by joining membership, you can get a tarot reading on Sundays. As long as you're a member, you can get a tarot reading. If I have time, obviously. And so to join membership, you can click the join button down below next to the Card Minds logo, or click the link that I put on the top of the chat. That is how people get tarot readings. All right. Number 9, Caroline. Hi, Mango-san. I don't know. Stick around if you want to. I'm at 11 now. So right now I'm moving into the 9th reading with Caroline. Mango-san, I know you have it. Is it what? Lucia. Lucia, right? Hopefully it's Lucia and I have it right. Stick around. If I have it in me, yes, Lucia. If I have it in me, Lucia, I will put you on 12th reading, but I can't go further than 12th. So I don't know yet. All right. So if you're here, once I finish with Carolina, not Caroline, but Carolina, the 11th reading, I'll get back to you, Lucia. Okay. All right. So moving on to Caroline, number 9. Hi, Caroline. How are you? Now this is Caroline, not Carolina. Okay. So this is Caroline, number 9. Then it's going to be number 10, Mary, and then it's going to be number 11, Carolina. Okay, Carolina? I hope it's clear. You're welcome, Lucia. I'll do my best, but it depends on the energy I have left reaching after the 11th reading. New jobs. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, so, okay, all right. So here we go, Caroline. New job, yeah. Let's see what's going on, Caroline. You're welcome, Mary. Mary, you're next, okay? And then Carolina is after Mary. And Lucia, I'll get back to you if I have it in me, if I have the energy, okay? All right, here we go. All right, Caroline, what do we have for Caroline in her job? Capricorn, Caroline. Caroline. Caroline, Capricorn. What do we have for Caroline, please? Capricorn and her job. Remember to give it a thumbs up, guys. If you haven't yet, take a second to give a thumbs up if you haven't done it yet. It does help the algorithm, and that's the way it goes, whether we want it or not. We're not in control of that, so it does help. All right, whoever's watching out there. All right, here we go, Caroline. What do we have for Caroline? Okay, something new is coming in. A new job, a new project, a new prospect. You're working hard. You're committed. You're organized. You're step by step, step by step. This is moving slowly. This is developing slowly, but there's something new here. we'll pull a card to see what that is all about. Is it a new project or a new prospect, or right? Let's see what's coming in. I'm just shuffling the other cards because I know I'm going to need them. Okay. Yes, you're working hard. Let's see. Committed, slow and steady. Okay, Caroline, slow and steady. Just remain organized. Huh. Someone's coming in. So is this a new partner? Is this a new person you're working with? Or is this, who is this? Who is this coming in? Is there a new partner there? Or do you have someone around you? Let's see. Who is this? It feels like there's money coming in. Oh, or you felt like there was a new partner there offering you money, or there's finances coming in and then it didn't work out, or did you get a new offer? Did you get another offer? Or was there another opportunity, financial opportunity, or an opportunity within the job? There's someone else there. Or is this another partner? Is this a partner in this job or in this company? One more card. Aries, Leo, Sag. Standing there. No, not these. Okay. All right, let me change decks. Okay, so what is going on here? There's a partner, there's a person here. King of Wands, I feel. Aries, Leo, Sag can be a mentor, can be a business person, can be a business partner within this business that is offering you something, but it's not working, or you feel, let's see. Okay. What is this Two of Cups? Well, no, first Three of Wands. What is coming in here? You have ships coming in. So there's something new coming in. Aha, there we go. There's a new opportunity there. There's a new opportunity. There's a new business opportunity, or you're starting something new, or... Okay. One more card on this Ace of Wands. Something is being officialized. Okay, so there's a new opportunity officially here, or this is something that's very conventional, very ruled, very regulated, or you're doing something with an institution. There's something coming in with an administration, an institution, a new project or a new opportunity on something very conventional, or you're signing contracts. You can be signing contracts. You can be signing new contracts here, or new documents. Okay. Now, what is this Two of Cups here? Wait, one more card on this Hierophant here. You're either signing official contracts or administrative contracts on something. What is this Two of... Wait, one more card. One more card on this Two of Cups. No, one more card on this Two of Cups, please. Who's this Two of Cups here? There's money involved. There's money coming in, or there's a money offer there. Two of Cups. Who is this Two of Cups here? That person is triggering emotions within you. Like, okay, I'm going to take these. Can be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Someone that thinks they're all everything. I mean, a nice person, but they're triggering you something. Emotions from the past, past jobs, you know, baggage. We all have emotional baggage. So this person is all excited. They're there. Uh, they're very creative, or they're offering you to work with them. They're excited to work with you. They have a lot of ideas. They have a million ideas. They think they're all everything. They're very creative. But I think that I think that it's I feel like this is conflictual, and they have, at the same time, they're a lovely person. Like, they're a lovely person to party with, or to you know, to go out with, or enjoy, you know, I don't know, something with them. But they're a little bit full of themselves, and and there's a lot of ego, and I feel like there's conflict there. You have conflict with this person? There's justice there. So you're you're standing your ground. You're disappointed in this person, but I think it's a disappointment from the get-go because of their ego. So there's competition there, and so you're gonna have to compete with this person, because this is the person you're gonna work with. So there's competition there, but you have the sun over that. So there's pretty much positivity that comes out of this. It's almost like this person that's full of ego is gonna annoy you, and you're gonna feel like they're taking your sunshine away, or they're, you know, they're gonna step on your boundaries, or not step on your boundaries, but step on your territory. So it's almost like a child, like you have to share the territory with that person. You're going to compete with that person. That person is going to do the same job you're doing, or at least in the same environment, and that's going to trigger emotions within you. Focus on, and you're on the defense, focus on your strengths. The conflicts and the ego conflicts will always be there, because it's professional, and that's what professionals do, specifically when they're in a competitive dynamic, right? But I feel like it's nothing. It's like, focus on your assets, focus on your strengths, your abilities, your experience, your talent, and don't focus on them. You have the sun over that. And this came out as well. The stress, but finding clarity, and there's a breakthrough there. You're going to find your empowerment. You have the sun over everything. Justice is there to bring back things when things are going to get overwhelmed, or when this person is going to think that they're all and everything. Justice is there to bring them back in balance, and to bring back balance in something that's a little unstable. Sorry, I'm getting hiccups. And I get hiccups when I get overwhelmed and I speak too fast. Give me one moment. Justice is there to bring back fairness. So no matter what, you will have decisions that are fair, even if sometimes you feel overwhelmed and you feel like they're trespassing. There you go. But it feels like it's, you know, when people new come in, everybody's on guard. Everybody automatically assumes that they're going to step their boundaries, or, you know, everybody has to adapt to a new energy that comes in. And we always assume, right? Don't assume, let it come in. It's competition. You have the sun over that. The sun overpowers everything. It's almost like your personality and is going to overpower whatever you're feeling, right? Whatever feelings you get with this person coming in. The sun overpowers it all. Positivity, vitality, embracing positivity without becoming completely fixated on external validation, on external goals. Have that inner radiance that you have to connect with positivity. That's what the sun is all about, right? It's it's not it's not about validation. It's about trusting yourself. And trusting yourself that you have the power, you have the ambition and the tools to move forward. And it's like clearing away from confusion. So once this person comes in and justice chimes in and everybody settles in and the company or whoever needs to make decisions to put people back in their place and, you know, make the fair decision, then you're going to be able to clear away confusions or even doubts or illusions, right? This is the moment where things are going to click, become very clear and understanding. And after that, things are going to be really more simple, right? No hidden truth. Things are going to be accessible. Everything's going to sort of make sense. And the sun is about your confidence and to use what you know and to trust your own judgment and to see things clearly and to communicate with ease, not retain, not get frustrated and not confront and not want to talk about things. It's about the positive and constructive thinking, having confidence in your ideas and the joy of learning, just getting it, right? Getting it, being excited and sharing it. And that is going to put you in the right direction. And we have something new coming in. So either you're officializing a contract, signing a contract, there's something new coming in. So I would say just be yourself, be extremely positive, be extremely open, constructive positivity. Thank you. Right? Don't have the jitters because the person comes in. Just be yourself and positive. And whatever needs to be addressed will be addressed. Whatever things go on and people have to chime in and make a decision, they will make decisions, okay? It will always be fair, even though you feel it's competitive and it's not easy and you might be disappointed on certain things, but just know that it's going to evolve and things will be addressed if they need to be addressed. But you do have something new coming in. So if that's a contract or I don't know what that is, but something new is coming in. All right. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you for letting me tap into your energies. And I hope it makes sense to you. Good luck. Let me know. Let me know how it goes. When is this person coming in? All right. That was number 9, Caroline. Now we're moving on to number 10, Mary. Mary, Gemini. Give me one moment, Mary, to shuffle the cards. Okay, let me know. Drop a message, let me know. You know I always get the messages. All right, Mary, here we go. Gemini. Let's see what we got for Mary. What do we have for Mary? What are the energies? After Mary, it will be Carolina, potentially Lucia, if I have time. Okay, Lucia, I haven't forgotten. I just have to see if I have enough energy once I finish Carolina. Because it's 2.5 hours now, and then I lose my voice. All right, here we go. Mary. Let's see what we got for Mary. Nope. Sorry, Mary. Sometime. Okay, thank you. King of Cups. Stable, stable. Justice. There's a decision made here. Someone's making a decision. Very calm, though. There's a very calm energy here. This can be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer making a decision. Older person, very stable, very, yes, very mature, calm. They're making a decision. Huh. Or Justice is making a decision. Let's see. Let's move forward. There's a decision made here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Pragmatic, finding solutions. Helping in finding solutions. Nope, not that. What do we have for Mary, Gemini? Career, love. There's a decision that's pretty fair, though, with this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or with this solution. They're bringing a solution. Okay, you're juggling a lot. You have to make a decision. So maybe this is the decision you're making. Freaked out but persevering, letting go. Okay, there's something that you're letting go. The decision to let go, or that's the right thing to do. The Justice is all about fairness, truth, understanding, and the right thing to do. Regarding, okay, but you have finances coming in, or you have a new, fresh energy regarding finances, regarding a job with, let's see. You're letting go of something, though. There's the end of something. The end of a, what is this all about? Nope, one more time. Mary, Gemini, what do we have? Okay. There's a new direction. You're finding clarity on something. You're getting the truth on something. The answer, there's a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough on this solution with this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's a Scorpio, Pisces, a Cancer there as well. Or you are very balanced, emotionally balanced, understanding that this decision has to be made regarding this solution. There's a breakthrough. There's a new direction. Letting go, letting go. Page of Pentacles, there's a whole new fresh start there. Can be regarding, it looks like it's regarding finances, regarding job, finances, business, money, long-term finances, long-term legacy. This is money in your family, or money that's been there in your family, or this is regarding the financial stability in your family, in your home. You have the Tower and the Death card. So you are realizing something cannot be viable like that. So even though you're freaked out, you are going to persevere, and you are going to understand that things cannot be done that way, and that justice has to come in and clarify things and find solutions and detach yourself from whatever is going on here. Justice, Tower is awareness. Tower is that moment of clarity and understanding that things are now going to be different, and that they have to be done in a different way. You don't want to be in that tower anymore. You don't want to be stuck in that tower. You want out. But to want out is accepting the change, accepting to let go what has been not serving you, or what has to be addressed. Justice, it can be court, it can be you making a decision, it can be this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces making a decision, or both of them at the same time regarding Page of Pentacles, an offer, or finances. Let's pull a card on this Page of Pentacles. Or let's pull a card on the Death card. Okay, Death card, what are you letting go? What are you letting go with the Death card? And it's accepting that it's a new cycle, and accepting that, you know, it's not worth dragging that, because it's not going to allow you to move forward. So what are you letting go? Institutions. You're letting go administration, or you're letting go something that you had to conform to. You're letting go a contract, or you're letting go rules, regulations, established rules, regulations, conformity. So you're letting go something very structured. Maybe you're letting go a job that's very structured, or maybe you're letting go administrative situations, understanding that maybe this is either contract or law decisions. Justice and Hierophant can be law decisions or justice decisions. You're letting go of something that used to be very ruled and regulated. Yeah, in the past. Emotional triggers from the past, something that was very strict, very confined. You're no longer attached to that institution. You're no longer attached to those rules, no longer attached to the contract, or no longer attached to that person or whatever it is. Again, money's coming in. Awareness. Oh, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. You're shifting. There's a big decision. There's a change in destiny here. Well, yes, money coming in. There's a new offer. There's new finances coming in regarding this justice decision, or this awareness, or this detachment from this institution. Again, can be a job detachment because of law, because of an agreement, because of a contract, or, or of someone making a decision regarding finances. 10 of, your family. Your family is involved. This is regarding your family, the harmony in your family, the stability in your family, long-term financial stability in your family. You're realizing that this is the truth that you need to understand. A lot of people, here you are, right? Mary, you're Gemini. Here you are. Here is again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a business person, someone with finances, or someone that, knows how to make money, that's comfortable financially. There's a lot of people here. Sagittarius, heavy Sag, or Aries, Leo, Sag. Here you are, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. If these are not people around you, you are very calm. You're excited about this new money coming in that's going to bring back harmony in your family. It's a big, big decision, though. And now you're aware. You're aware of this big shift, this change of destiny, or this big decision that's made. Can be from courts, again, from justice, from you. But there's a lot of healing involved. There's a lot of forgiveness involved. You're forgiving yourself, or you're forgiving others. There's a lot of forgiveness regarding this shift in energy and these finances coming in. You are in control. You are in control. No matter what, you are in control. I feel like you're pretty calm in this situation, but this decision is coming in. You were attached to this contract, institution, or person, or establishment, business, whatever it is. You were attached, but you forgive. You forgive. You know that this now has to go in a different direction. One more card on the Tower, please. Yes, feeling unsupported, but you are true to yourself. You're true to your values. You know who you are. This is about integrity, values, sorry. This is about integrity, truth, and about finances, that you felt unsupported, and now you're moving into the sun. Beautiful. You're finding, again, clarity and healing and understanding that things are going to become simple. They're going to become positive. This choice, this decision also of letting go is really going to empower you in abundance and positivity. I'm going to leave it at that. Beautiful reading. I hope it resonates with you, Mary. These are the messages I have. Thank you for letting me tap into your energies. This is what I have. Thank you. HS, I don't think so. Apologies. It's, almost 3 hours that I'm at it. So I think it's a little bit too late. I'm sorry for that. Because I have Mary and I have one more. And I told Lucia that potentially I could put her 12th, but I haven't even decided on Lucia for 12. So maybe next week, HS? D'accord? D'accord. Okay. Sorry about that. Apologies. Yeah, when you come at 2:40, you know that there's a chance that I'm depleting energy. Let's just put it that way. All right, now we're going to move on to Carolina, and welcome, Carolina. I want to welcome you to our community, and thank you. Beautiful to have you here, Carolina. Taurus. Yeah, HS, try to come in early. I know it's not easy. Oh, actually, I was going to, I don't know how many people are here. I don't know if who's here. I can't see. I don't think there's that many people. But for anybody watching, I was thinking of doing an evening reading because I know that Sundays it's not easy for everybody and people have things to tend to, their families or, other things, and they have other things to do than, be on here. So I was thinking on doing an evening reading because I have a little more time this week. What day would be good, guys? I know, it's probably not many people left here. All right. All right, here's Carolina. Hi, Elro. Hi, Hi, Linda. Let me know what day would be good. Is a Monday? Monday is not a good day because everybody's in Monday mood. You'll be sleeping. Yes, I'm sure you will be. Or a morning reading, but morning reading, I don't know. What do you guys think? Hi, Linda. Yes. I don't know. What day? Wednesday. Okay. Wednesdays? You're welcome, Mary. Let me know what days, guys, or I guess I have to put a poll in. Oh, hi, Emma Sue. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Emma Sue. Monday works? Okay. I'm going to put a poll up later. You guys have to let me know. Because I'm thinking of doing an evening reading for, I'll keep the Sunday. Sunday's not moving. That Sunday's not going anywhere. All right, here we go, guys. Welcome, Emma Sue. Thank you for joining. All right. All right, Carolina, will I get the job? Oh, will I get the job in Riyadh? Okay, here we go. Let's see. All right, let's see. Will Emma Sue get the job in Riyadh? Will Emma Sue get the job in Riyadh? Not Emma Sue, sorry. Will Carolina get the job in Riyadh? Sorry about that. I was reading that. See, that I wasn't focusing, and let me focus. All right, sorry, let me refocus. All right, Carolina, here we go. Will Carolina, Taurus, get the job in Riyadh? Ooh, okay. Manifesting, Carolina. Manifesting. Something's coming in. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. You've been preparing this. You've been planning this. Nice. This looks like a big yes. But you're on the defense on something. Why are you on the defense? You're defending your ground, or you're standing your ground on something, or yeah, you're feeling the need to defend yourself on something, or set those boundaries, but you're standing your ground on something. All right. But this looks like a big yes, that this is coming in. I like this. Um I feel like this is let's pull some cards. Let's see what we have on the Magician. Are you traveling? You're traveling, you're opening yourself up to the world, you're communicating, you're relocating. What is this all about? Yes, look at that. Gaining financial stability. This is a choice that you want. You're becoming independent financially. You're excited. This is abundance. Beautiful. And yes, you're starting. This can be something creative, or this is something you have the utter joy really to work with these people. Now, there is a moment where you're going to have to adapt. There's a moment of adaptation, right? There might be a few obstacles along the way. This is going to be then the reprieve after the obstacles. With the Wheel of Fortune, you are moving in a beautiful positive energies, but you have to accept to adapt, and you have to accept the chaos that goes with the change, with the transformation, or with the, the movement forward with the Wheel of Fortune, right? The Wheel of Fortune is accepting that things are not all linear, things are not all perfect, they're ups and downs, and that we have to adapt. Accept the help of others, accept that things are different, but it is a beautiful, beautiful movement forward. Maybe that's why you have the Seven of Wands, where you're on the defense and you're defending yourself, maybe because things are a little different, and maybe they're a little different than what you thought they would be. But not in a bad way, not in a bad way. It's just the different that you're used to, right? So again, be open to different, and be open to things outside of your control, really, that can pop in. It's not you. It's just, the movement forward that's going to bring you other things that are going to pop up. One more card on this. Yes. Beautiful. You have the Star card. So you're moving into something smoother, something. This is really the calm after the storm, the calm after the challenges. And the Star card, trust yourself. Trust that this is, your time. Believe in yourself. Believe in that this is, the place you should be, and I feel like you're really going to find an emotional balance here, an emotional flow, even though it's almost like you're going to open up. You're going to sort of open up to vulnerability, or be receptive, and that's why we have the Seven of Wands. In other words, you're on the defense and you're not opening up right away because it's probably outside of your comfort zone, or people you never worked with, or something different. So be open, be present, be receptive. And I think you're going to trust this. The Star brings you a sort of emotional security and serenity. And so it doesn't mean that everything's perfect, right? But there's a real quiet confidence here that things will just be okay. So be kind to yourself, nurture yourself, trust yourself. You're learning to value yourself here also in this new job, in this new opportunity. So there's a genuine healing here, and a positivity, but not a forced positivity. Beautiful, beautiful reading. I'm going to leave it at that because it's very, very positive. Carolina. I'm going to move on to, who did I say? Lucia. Lucia, are you still here? Because I know there are people that wanted to, I'm still okay reading. Maybe I can do one more, two word. Maybe I'll do, is HS still there? All right, Lucia, you're still here? You're welcome, Carolina. You're so welcome. Let me know how it goes, Carolina. Lucia, you're still here. Is HS still here? HS, let me know if you're still here. No. All right, Lucia, what was your question? Did you you probably asked it already. I don't know. I have to go back into the chat. HS, you're not here. If you're here, I'll read you. If not, I'll move on to Lucia. Let me see what your question was. I'm not quite sure. Thank you, Emma Sue, for joining membership. I'm gonna be ready to do your reading if you want. Lucia, Gemini, career, looking for a teaching job. Okay. All right, let me do Lucia, and then Emma Sue. Did you have a question? Emma Sue? Renee. Hi, Renee. Renee, can you put your sun sign down, please? And I'll get back to your question. You will be after, if you're here. Emma Sue, Renee. Renee, let me know if you're here, and I will read for you if you're here. And let's move on to Lucia. Renee, let me know if you're here. Lucia, you're still here. Okay. So Lucia, career teaching. Let's see. Are you? Hold on. Looking for a teaching job. Okay. Okay. All right. Renee, you will be after Lucia. I'm going to read for Lucia right now, and you'll be right after. Try to stick into the chat if you have time, if you're available, or come back in afterwards. It's always better if you guys are present in the chat. I just feel like the energies flow better and the messages are better. But not an obligation, but it does help. All right, Lucia, here we go. You're welcome, Emma, Sue, Renee. And HS, if you're there. I don't know if you're there. Right now, I'll just do if whoever's here, okay, guys? I'm going to do two more, and I don't know if I can do more. But I'm okay for now, so I think I can do that. All right, Lucia, what do we have for Lucia? I'll try to make them a little shorter. Doesn't mean they're less readings, right? It's just the messages are there no matter what. I'll take the time. But, all right, here we go. For anyone watching and wanting a tarot reading and wondering how some of our members here get a tarot reading that are in the chat, it is because they are members. And so by joining membership, that gives you a access to a tarot reading. As long as you're a member, you can get a tarot reading every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. So that's how people access tarot readings during these lives, okay? So you can click the join button down below, or you can click the link that I put on the top of the chat if that's something you're interested in. All right. Let's go, Lucia. Let's see what we got. Let's go, Lucia. And we're here every Sunday. All right, Lucia. Here we go. Lucia, I forgot. What's your sign, Lucia? Gemini. Okay. All right, Lucia, what do we have for your job? Oh, there's something coming in. You're getting an offer. That's making you happy. Stabilizing in your family. Harmony in your family. This offer is making you happy. All right, there we go. Page of Cups. Something creative. It feels like something creative, or part of something creative, or this offer is to create something. That's a possibility. Page of Cups. Whatever obstacles you have, you're in control. There's nothing you can't handle there. You have all the strength you need. What is this Page of Cups all about? What is this new beginning? There's a fresh new beginning, fresh new creative beginning. And if it's not creative, it's something exciting. Three of Swords. Okay, so there's something that ended, or something that is, yeah, something that ended there. That's why you have the strength. Queen of Pentacles. Something ended with the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Or something disappointed you, or they hurt you, or it was hurtful or heartbreaking or something. Okay. But there's not, I don't feel like, see, you have the strength here, so there's nothing really, you're remaining in control. Even if you're disappointed, or if it ended, or you're disappointed in this person, or the way they handled it, or the solution they brought, or if this is a friend or a coworker or someone you used to work with, you're handling this really well. Moving forward, yes, you go from the Page to the Knight. Moving forward on a mission, moving forward on a creative mission, on a creative job, following your heart. This is something exciting, and this is something you want. This is your passion. This is your passion, from the Page to the Knight. So from an offer to a movement forward. Okay, let's see if there's one more card. Okay, the Devil. So I feel like the Devil is what you were attached to, or if this is a person or a job or a contract, or feeling stuck in someone that manipulated you, or you felt controlled by this energy, bound by this contract, bound by codependency, or someone that was toxic, right? Controlling, toxic, manipulative, whatever. Or you felt stuck, or you felt bound to that energy, or maybe you still feel bound to that energy. Maybe this is someone in your family. That is possible. Yes, you're almost there. If you feel pressure, if you feel a lot of responsibility, that you have been in this cycle of pressure and toxicity, you're almost done. You're almost there. You are moving forward in whatever creative position, or whatever new project, job, business, whatever this is. All right, let's see what all these cards are. What's popping up? Yes, you're waiting for answers regarding that person or that situation that ended. And we have the Judgment, where you're now aware of this person, or aware of what happened. There's a big decision there, and you are now going to become aware. There's a moment of uncertainty, of not clarity, and sort of wanting answers, wanting the truth, and people not speaking, or people not telling you what's going on and why that ended, or why that happened. You are getting an answer, and you are healing from that. There's probably the need for forgiveness of that person, or forgiveness of yourself on a decision. This is an important decision here. There's a rebirth here, an understanding that now this is going to be a rebirth, and now you are going to be moving forward on this job, or on this new project, or new creative mission that you have here. There's exchange of finances here. There's negotiation, or there's a fair decision, or you feel like the offer or not the position, the salary or the money, you feel like it's balanced. There's an equal give and take there. And we have this 10 of Swords. So something has ended either with this person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this is a position that ended, a job that ended, and it ended in a way where you don't really understand why they didn't tell you everything regarding this toxic position, toxic person, or toxic tie. But you can also be a contract that you were in and that you needed to get out of it because it was toxic, or it was too controlling, or they manipulated you in something. It feels like this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is involved in this situation. Whatever it is, you're evolving, you're awakening, you're understanding with the Judgment, and you're going to be able to move forward. But it's a shift. It's a big shift. I feel with the Judgment is finally finding discernment, right? The ability to distinguish truth from illusions that you had from that person, or that person that made you feel that way, right? And it's really growth, evolvement, moving forward from stagnation, feeling stuck in that dynamic, in that toxic energy. So it's also a time to review your choices, right? Your belief systems or your assumptions of that person, or assumptions of what happened, or disillusions, whatever it is, and have a reassessment with clarity and honesty. It's a real mental breakthrough for you regarding either the situation, the whole dynamic, or a dynamic with this Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or regarding their solution or what they brought to the table. I think there's a real mental breakthrough here. You're now moving into something more balanced, more stable, and money coming in a more equal way, in a more fair way. All right, let me just pull one card on this Knight of Cups here, see what's moving forward for you. What is this Nine of Cups here for Lucia? Nine of Cups. We go from the Page of Cups. Yes, look at that. Victory over that. So you're leading a team, or leading the way, or you're rewarded for something, or people see your talent, see how your commitment. The light is shining on you. So whether you're taking a job with responsibility and leading a team, or people are finally rewarding you for your hard work, or people are finally seeing your talent, your dedication, this is really a moment of victory for you, and you should be proud. You're very proud of what you've accomplished, and you're very proud in what you are going to be moving forward in. Yes, whatever needs to be addressed will be addressed. Whatever needs to come out will come out. Regarding that person or regarding that situation. I don't know why there are more cards that want to come out, but yes, you're with your family, you're celebrating with your family, this beautiful movement forward, and we get, the anxiety of this toxicity on this same person again. So it's this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this feminine energy. Doesn't have to be a woman, but it's a feminine energy here with whom you have toxic ties, and then you have this new opportunity right here. I'm going to leave it at that. Lucia, I hope that that makes sense to you. And thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energies, Lucia. All right. One more reading for Renee, and then we will end it at that. I will close the readings because it is now, over 3 hours. So one more reading. And for anybody interested in a reading, I will be back. We will be back here next week. at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, live. And if you are interested in getting a reading, if that's something that you wanted to do today and you weren't able to, just remember that it starts at noon, so it's better to get there early. And to gain access to tarot reading, join membership, click the join button down below, or click the link in the top of the chat that I put there if you're interested. And that membership that you can cancel anytime, but that membership is becoming member, you get the perk of getting a tarot reading or tarot readings as long as your membership. So you can get 4 of them if you pop in every Sunday. You can get 4 tarot readings a month if you become a member. All right. So that is said, I am going to welcome in Emma Sue, aka Renee, and read that reading, and then HS if you're there, and if you're not there, that's going to be it. We're going to close the session. All right, Renee, I have to go back to your question. You are Cancer, okay. Will my supervisor be fired to approve my Wednesday telework? Can you simplify that question? Will your supervisor be fired to approve my Wednesday? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm understanding the question. Simple, one line. Do you want to know if you're going to get approved for the telework remote? Right? I'm just going to go with, will Renee be approved for telework remote by HR? Okay, I'm going to do it that way. Will Renee be approved for telework remote by HR? Will Renee be approved for telework by HR? Will Renee, sign of Cancer, be approved for telework, remote work by HR? Will Renee, sorry, I have to shuffle the cards. Will Renee be approved? Sign of Cancer. Will Renee be approved? Sorry, I have to take a time a little bit to shuffle the cards sometimes. Okay, here we go. Will Renee, got it, Renee. Will Renee be approved for her Wednesday remote work? Will Renee be approved for her Wednesday remote work? Will Renee be approved for remote work? Okay. No? Okay. I'm going to keep those 4. Sorry, Renee, I have to focus on the cards. That's why I was shuffling. Let me take the other deck. That might be easier. Okay, so it feels like you have an offer here. You're rethinking something. Something's coming in that you're wishing for. There's a truth coming out for what you're wishing for. Something's being addressed. Something has to be said. There's going to be light shined on something that's been beneath the surface for a while. So maybe that's the boss thing, your manager. This is your wish for something to come out and to be addressed. You've been rethinking your career, rethinking your job, being reassessing. And the Page of Cups, this is a new offer here. So let's see what this, it's starting fresh. So what is this Page of Cups all about for Renee? A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure from an Aries, Leo, Sag. You feel like you have a lot of responsibility on your shoulder, a lot of pressure from this Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, one more card on this Aries, Leo, Sag. But there's an offer there. There's an offer. You get an offer. There's finances coming in or a new offer coming in. So even though this is something that has been weighing on your shoulders, a lot of responsibility or pressure, you're almost there. You are getting an offer. There's a Page of Cups starting fresh with that offer, and there's finances here. There's a job opportunity, a financial opportunity. One more card on this Ace of Pentacles, please. Yes, okay, so you're not trusting this person. You're not trusting this Aries, Leo, Sag, or this boss, or whoever it is. You're letting go. Letting go. I feel like that person is gone, or at least you're detaching yourself from that person. Letting go. Letting go. There's an offer here. And now you're moving into something calmer. And here you have your new energy coming in, your new opportunity coming in. Okay, there we go. This is the world, world is opening up for you. All right, and so, no, not that. I want to go on the Hermit, but you're rethinking. So what are you reassessing? I feel like you're getting a new offer here. What are you reassessing? What are you thinking of? You're committed. You're a very hard worker. You will have the conversation, clear something. There's a conversation that needs to have regarding the truth. And then you are now realigning yourself with a new environment. Your experience, your knowledge. It's time to manifest to bring it all in. You have the Three of Wands and the Magician. So now it's time to bring it in. It's time to evolve. It's time to change. And it's time to realign yourself with new energies. Your experience, your talent, your knowledge, your hard work, and align it with new people around you, with new tools, new network, new people. It's time. The Magician is there when things need to evolve and things need to be not done in a different way, but you need to evolve in your job, right? So you know more than you realize with this High Priestess. So trust your instincts about work, right? If things feel off, or there's that toxic person or environment or whatever project, or you're probably right. And even if you can't explain it, you're probably right. So if you're uncertain uncertain on something, just keep composed, stick to it. Keep that self-assurance without, expecting external validation or people to find solutions or people to fix things, right? You don't need to prove anything now. Just observe. Don't act, just observe. And I think that there are maybe unspoken rules, but I think that or maybe there were career opportunities that you weren't aware of, but that's okay. Listen more than you speak. Strategy here is silence, right? But what you're wishing for is coming in with the magician. So this is mastering your emotions and use your personal power. Focus on what you need. Channel your inner resources. Channel what you need, right? Don't focus on other people. That's not going to bring anything more. Focus on what you need. You have everything you need. You have the tools, you have the knowledge. Focus your mind and your will manifest to reality, right? Whatever it is, the ideas, the job, the creation, the connections, the possibilities. It's now time to redirect all that energy and focus and apply on that. Don't spend all your time focusing on that manager and those energies on all that. Focus on you. You have the hermit, and the hermit just tells me that what you have to take time out to reassess and sort of step away from all the noise and the gossip or whatever, sort of withdraw, right? Withdraw from distractions or maybe the wrong information or superficial information, and focus on your deep understanding of who you are and think independently. Think independently, right? Wisdom over cleverness and understanding over speed. Sit with uncertainty if you need to. Sit with not knowing if you need to. And just know when to act and know when to wait. That's what the hermit is all about. It's that detachment from that immediate fix, that immediate answer, needing to know that everything's going to be fixed right away and everything's going to come right away, and that's the way it has to be. No, take the time to reassess where you are, what you want, what your value is, what you represent in this job, what you want essentially, and what your power is, without needing external validation all the time. Take the time out, and take the time you need. What is going to come in is what you wish for, but don't spend too much time on the toxic and the energy that might not be yours. I hope that makes sense to you. I hope I tapped into the right energies, and thank you for allowing me to tap into your energies and to read for you. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that resonates for you, Renee. Let me know. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to close the readings. Just know that we are here every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time for anybody that is interested in getting a tarot reading. You can get a tarot reading by joining membership. And membership gives you the perk of a tarot reading. All right. So I'm going to leave it at that. Renee, let me know. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for your beautiful, beautiful support. Wouldn't be able to do it without you. I will see you next Sunday, and hope you have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye.